Hey guys, how are you doing? It's Furo here. Welcome back to another Hearthstone deck guide. Today I want to present to you another Zoolock deck, and this one is a so-called Spiteful Zoolock deck because we have a spicy little extra in the Zoolock deck that you will normally not see in those type of decks. So Zoolock in general is a deck that is trying to float the board with a lot of smaller units, with a lot of demons or some bigger units as well. The deck can do that because it's the Warlock class, so Warlock as a hero power allows you to draw extra cards, which is great to refill your hand if you just bumped a lot of cards on the board to be the one in charge on the board, so the one with the board control. You can then trade against the opponent's units normally because your units are kind of buffed. You have the Prince Keleseth here, which is if your deck has no 2-cost cards, give all minions in the deck +1/+1, so that is then buffing, gives your units better stats, and with that you are trying to first trade and after that go for the face. So it's not like a pure face deck. Zoolock decks are always there to trade a bit. So now to the spicy extra tool that we have. So the rest of the build is kinda standard Zoolock style. You have the demons here early on, you have Southsea Captain with the patches of course, but then here in the end game we have the Spiteful Summoner, a great 6 mana unit. Battlecry: reveal a spell from your deck, summon a random minion with the same cost. Has stats of 4/4, so that means if your spell is at least decent enough, you will get way more for 6 than just a 4/4, and that is totally a lot of value. So, and we only have 2 spells in the deck, in the whole deck, because normally in the Zoolock deck you are not playing that many spells, you are just trying to play a lot of units. We, on the other hand, have 2 very expensive spells, and that is the Twisting Nether here. Costing 8, destroy all minions. Normally that is a card you will not see in Zoolock, really. You do not necessarily want to destroy all minions. On the other hand, it can be powerful. Also, you can change that to a Doom if you like that more. You can then still kill the board, but you would also draw cards. So then you play the Spiteful Summoner. Then hopefully there's still a Twisting Nether in your deck, because if there's no other spell in your deck, well, the Spiteful Summoner is not triggering the effect. But if he is, then you are summoning an 8 mana unit on the board, which is totally more than 2 or 3 points of stats. So that could be a huge unit, can be something like an 8/8 or something, plus then the 4 from the Spiteful Summoner. So for 6 you are then getting a 12/12 on the board, kind of, which is very excellent. That's why we have this spicy little tool here in the Zoolock deck. Pretty good. And also Bloodreaver Gul'dan, of course, for the end game. So the deck is working good, but you need to keep in mind that it is also a deck that is not that great against Priest. And Priest right now, you see that so often on the ladder. You will also see Priest 2 times in my guide here, because I was just more or less facing Priest all day. So the deck, by the way, was made by Regis Kilbin, and he used the deck to climb to Legend this season with a 65% win rate. And that is also around that number what I got with the deck. So it's definitely a decent deck to reach 60 to 70% win rate right now. If you're facing too many priests, well, maybe change the deck to something else, but it's still working great against the other classes, and against priests you still are not too far behind. It's not like you have just 10% win rate or something. It's okay. So to show you a bit of the deck now, I will pick up a bit of gameplay I recorded earlier against 2 priests. If the outcome was good or not in this game, so we will now find out. If you still have questions left unanswered about this deck or Hearthstone in general, just use the comment section below, it's there for you, and I will happily answer you there. So now some gameplay is coming, enjoy that, and see you then later. Here we go. First matchup is Warlock versus Priest, and Priest is really one of the tougher matchups for you because Priest has a lot of AoE, a lot of destruction available to clear a board easily, especially if we face some sort of a Dragon Priest with the Dustbreaker. And look at that beautiful starting hand. Double Twisting Nether, we have a Doomguard and we have the Spellbreaker. So guess what, we are not keeping a single card out of these. Let's replace all 4 cards, hope for something better, hope for some small units, hope for the Creeper on the starting hand. That would be great. This is not looking much better, really. That is not a single card to play early on. Crystalweavers, yeah, then also the Bloodreaver, that's all not good. At least we got the Creeper, but so far there's nothing to play. Looks like we either invest the coin on the Darkshire Councilman next turn, with then no follow-up right now, or we need to live tap here, and live tapping on turn 2 without another play, it doesn't look like the best choice. So I think I want the Darkshire Councilman here on the board. And then we have now something to play on turn 3 with the Imp, which isn't the greatest unit, but at least we have then something on the board and we can draw another card, for example. Dark Reaper, perfect. So it's not getting better. Drawing that Southsea Captain on the other hand. That's definitely not too bad, so we can play this here. We spawn Patches a Pirate. We're summoning therefore 2 units. This one's at 3. So we can kill then the Dark Reaper and still have 2 units on the board. Plus the chance that the Darkshire Councilman can survive the next turn. And if he can survive the next turn, we can just drop another unit, at least 1 more unit. But maybe even the Corridor Creeper. So if we trade here, then the Corridor Creeper for 4 is another great option that we have. Just gonna face. So is it the Tuskbreaker? No, it's the Soul Priest, and we might face the Circle of Healing. There we go. So this one's down to 1. And we can now play the Imp. We can play the Creeper. If we go Creeper, well, I can of course use the Hero Power and then the Soul Priest to kill the Creeper. Still think that's the way to go. So we're dropping the Imp here and we're going for the Creeper. And I think that he's just killing the Creeper with a trade here. So we can use Hero Power and then trade, and then still at 3 to go. That will be an option. Probably one of the bests for him. If he has no extra healing, that is also dealing a bit more damage, and then maybe the Creeper's down would be also an idea for him. So it's a Potion of Madness. Well, you still need a bit more. Still need more, so... Do you have the 2 damage spell? Or what is the plan now? Yeah, you need to hit that if you want to kill it. It says Laser Heal. That is apparently just fake. So is there a Smite in your hand? Would be strange if not, if he's leaving this on the board. Could even decide to just go face. So time is running out, and there is something. There's a Wild Pyromancer. Oh wow, guess what? That is not that great. And we got the Despicable Dreadlord. A nice top deck kind of, so we can kill both units. The Soul Priest is down. We killed that. This is a demon, so would work with the Crystalweaver. Just 1 demon on the board. Still an option we have, but normally the Spiteful Summoner is now your player's 6 mana card on turn 6. And there's the Auctioneer. Oh, someone is getting greedy. Silencer. Yeah, you draw 1 card. Get rid of the effect. We can still trade, so no real problem. We are dropping the Spiteful Summoner, which is then giving me, of course, the Twisting Nether, the only spell we have. So 8 mana unit now spawning on the board. That is the... Ooh, yeah, I like that. So we can kill the unit. We still keep the Dreadlord at full, plus this is now 10 attack. Grommash Hellscream is pretty good. Getting that out of the Spiteful Summoner is really good. Psychic Dream. So the units are going back into the deck, which is okay, I would say. We get Grommash Hellscream, of course, on the top again. Whatever, guys, whatever. So let's just drop the Southsea Captain. We're dropping the Crystalweaver as well. No demon on the board, but I want something on the board, so totally not bad. And then next turn, well, guess what? Grommash Hellscream. 4/9 with charge. I dig that, of course. Okay, you have the Acolyte. We don't care too much, I think. I would say we're just going face. Oh, there you go. Down to 16. If he's getting a card, it's fine. He's still losing the unit. And we just want to push the damage. And the good thing is, of course, Grommash is at 4, so he cannot just kill it. He needs to attack this and then play Shadow at Death if he has one in his hand. If not, well, that's tough for you to deal. Could, of course, play another Dream. But even then, Grommash is still coming back. We can just draw, we can buff the demons, that's fine. So I'm very happy right now with the board state. And it looks like my opponent has a tough choice. Taking his time here. I mean, again, right? Like the last couple of turns. Radiant Elemental. The Prophet. Ooh, the Prophet. So that means we already have 12 on the board. Ah, that's a Holy Smite. Is a Holy Smite. Darkshire Councilman. I think we have to kill the Prophet, really. We cannot leave it here on the board, so we have enough to kill him, no problem. Let's just go Darkshire Councilman. Drawing another card. Getting 2 damage on the face. And there is a chain gang. Like the chain gang, kinda. So no demon here. There is no demon. Let's kill the prophet. Question, are we really going chain gang? So that's costing us... if he's playing Dragonfire Potion, he would kill everything, right? Would kill everything. Or maybe keeping the chain gang. Let's draw another card. A Spellbreaker. Okay, we cannot play that. Kill the prophet. He's then forced, of course, to kill Gromash. Otherwise, we already have enough if we use the chain gang here, for example. Just damage in the face. Looks like that he is clearing the board. Just going face. What's that? Another smite. It's Shadow of Death. Okay, so he could have just traded here, trying to go a different route, but then there is still the Darkshire Councilman, which is getting buffed. We could potentially just go into Bloodreaver Gul'dan here. That's another option. And this one is getting buffed. So we have played a few demons, but I like to get even more. So I think we're just dropping the Dreadlord here. Going for the chain gang. Summoning a lot. This one is down. We can put a lot of damage on the face. My opponent's just down to 2 cards. So I think this will be an easy game. I'm not seeing that he's coming back. So that should be a victory here. Without any doubt. There was the Dragonfire Potion. So that was in his hand. He could have played it last turn as well. In his situation I would have probably played it. That would have been better to just kill everything. Would have been better. Can play Bloodreaver Gul'dan. Can still wait. We can be greedy. I think I'm greedy. Oh yeah. Greedy pays off. So, but the problem is only if we go Doomguard here. There is a chance we drop the Bloodreaver. So, if we want to play Doomguard, we have to play it first. We have to play Doomguard first. Gives us a better chance at the Bloodreaver surviving. I really do not like to drop the Bloodreaver, so please be nice to me once in a while. There we go. Bloodreaver sitting. We lost the Voidwalker. That was the only unit we could have played here alongside the Doomguard. But I'm happy that the Bloodreaver is still there. So if he's now killing the Doomguard, well, we're going Bloodreaver, get another Doomguard on the board, and GG. Spirit Lash. Oh hell, look at that combo. So he can draw another card. And we might use Spirit Breaker here on the Northshire Cleric. Voidwalker, that's another demon. Let's use the hero power. Summoner. Ooh, yeah. Summoner is even better than Spellbreaker. I don't mind to see more card draws. Let's go Summoner. So another Twisting Nether. Unexpected. Very unexpected. It's the only spell we have. So that is the Medieval Guardian. At least the stats are fine. Go 5 more on the face. We have for sure enough to kill him next turn. And he can draw 1 more card, but that is costing him 2 mana, so that leaves him with 8 left. And then of course we might still kill him. So apparently he needs to heal his face. Back to 9. Shadow Reaper Undoing. Okay, so Doomguard is down. Guess what we are then doing? Bloodreaver, of course. And we are still pushing the damage. 5 more. The Doomguard is coming, that's additional 5. And let's see. We have at least played 1 or 2 Despicable Dreadlords and Doomguards. What's just 1? Just 1, okay. So that is hitting face. This one is killing the unit because there's 1 damage incoming. And he's down to 5, so I would assume next turn, GG sir. The hero power here is not doing enough. He cannot just clear the whole board with the 2 mana hero power. And with only 3 cards in the hand, of course. If it would be Raza and he would be at 0, then yeah. So that's Kazakhos, he is playing Raza, but not played so far, and that's just too expensive. With the Kazakhos, he's going for the 5 mana potion. And well, is that enough then? I don't think so, because the board is too strong. And even if he would kinda clear the board or find enough tools to survive a turn, we are still dealing 3 with the hero power, which then always going face, face, face. We're healing back, so that is fine. There is no way that either were coming me. Despite the fact that I really like to look at the card backs, because I think the card backs of my opponent is looking very nice. I like those. So what do we have? There is the 5 mana potion, transforming 1, and summoning 2 friendly minions. So what do you have? Profits. Ooh, and the Soul Priest. Would have been funny if he would have then also the 4 damage AoE in his hand. Not happening though, and let's just kill him. There we go. First game and a win against the priest. I'm happy with that. Well guys, guess what? We are just facing another priest. So unexpected. Please just give me priest all day on the ladder. So that makes this deck way easier just to play it, right? Because priest is so nice to the Zoolock. We're keeping the creeper here alive. Full start. Totally getting a 1-drop, there you go. Also getting a stupid twisting Nether into the hand, which is not helping me early. And patches a pirate. Well, talking about a great start. Let's drop the imp. Keeping the charge unit in the hand. We might want to charge later for the face. Or for trade. At least he's not playing anything. Then let's draw another card. Have the Darkshire Councilman. We're gonna play the Darkshire Councilman on turn 3. Have the Doomguard here, which can work decently with the Malchezaar's imp. Held by the Historian, and he's playing the Dragon deck. So if he's playing Dragon Priest, that'll be definitely an even tougher matchup than the last one. So I'm not seeing us getting a high win rate against this deck. Keep that in mind. So we might just getting crushed by Duskbreaker. Especially he was picking super fast with another Spite Historian. So if he's going for Duskbreaker, yeah, that is then killing a lot of my stuff. Fury's Glimmerroot. So very, very likely picking the right card. The Glimmerroot against the Zoolock. Zoolock has just a few specific cards that you can always find with the Glimmerroot that are easy to pick up. Bloodreaver Gul'dan. Oh man. What a pity we just get shit after shit after shit. That is annoying. I would say we're killing the Curious Glimmerroot. Then getting in danger here of dying to a Duskbreaker. So all the units are going down to a Duskbreaker now. He's going Fates, he's dropping Duskbreaker. Well, GG. Unexpected created by the Nether Spite Historian, that's why he was picking up so fast. Really, really unexpected. We can now go into Doomguard. On the other hand, have the Bloodreaver Gul'dan here, which is a very strong card. And I do not really want to drop it. Plus we have the Corridor Creepers here already pretty low. I would say we are dropping the Despicable Dreadlord for now. Dealing them 1 damage, of course, to everything. There's even an option to just wait with the Doomguard until we play the Bloodreaver Gul'dan, and then after that play the Doomguard. If we do not want to drop it. I mean, we were lucky last time, but that might not happen every time. So we need to be careful. There's a coin. He is going into the Spiteful Summoner. Guess what? We're also doing that on the next turn. Breathe of Ember. Yay. Let's give him something really shitty. What is that? Swap decks. Yeah, we're not swapping decks, so thank you. We are not swapping decks. Can go into the Crystalweaver here on the other hand. That would be an option. And then buff and kill this. Oh yeah. Kind of like that. So we're buffing 1 demon here. Kill the 5/5, and we're also dropping the Corridor Creeper as another 5/5. So sounds good. And 1 damage to everything, which probably doesn't matter too much because the units are still surviving. You can still kill my units, that shouldn't be a problem. Are you going for another Duskbreaker? Whee! So much fun, right? That is so much fun. There's also a Corridor Creeper. So we will then go for the Summoner, we will go for our Corridor Creeper. And we have still the Twisting Nether here, which is the only upside I'm currently seeing. Let's go, Spiteful Summoner. See if we can pick up something good. Yeah, Twisting Nether, BBB. It's the last one in the deck. Good for me, there is one. And we get a shitty Tortilium Primalist. Great. That's a great pickup. So for 8 you get a 5/4 on the board. Bone Mare. Little buff. A nice little buff. Yeah, I think we're going Twisting. Voidwalker, no thank you. We're just dropping the Twisting here, clearing the board. But really, it will be so tough to win this game. Will be really so tough. We will play Voidwalker. We draw another card. Voidwalker, Crystalweaver. Hopefully another small demon is also coming that we can play alongside. Then we will go Gul'dan on turn 10, creating all the demons that were crushed, which is not that many right now. Free from Ember, yay. which is getting the, yeah, of course, the obsidian statue. Why not? Why not? Drop this, and the Crystalweaver. This one sucks hard. So you will just see a defeat here. There is no way that we are overcoming this. Oh, he's even healing. You do not need to heal, you're still winning. Oh, he's going for a Spellbreaker. That is so funny. Are you not killing me? Wait a second. 13 and 16. Ah, you're killing me, right? Yeah, that is exactly one enough to kill me. Damn you. So, we lost against the priest. Unexpected. He got a Kobold Librarian from the dragon. Interesting choice. You can still attack, so you do not need to wait now. So that's a defeat. Lost against the second priest here. But that's to be expected. So really the win rate against priest is not that good. Against other decks, it's really good. So try it out if you like Zoolock. I think the deck is normally working fine if you're not facing really 50% priest or so. Today on my travel here from rank 18 to now 13, or I was even at 12 at some point. I faced a lot of priest. Still, I was climbing with the deck because the win rate against the other decks is really good. And still against priest, if you're not falling behind early on, if you're not facing some dust breakers into dust breakers, you can still clear the priest on a good amount of time. So try the deck out, give me feedback in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel as well. Would be much appreciated. I'll then see you in the next couple of days with another deck in the Hearthstone section. Plus the Hearthstone World Championship is running over the weekend, so you totally should check it out. It's on the Twitch channel of the Hearthstone, of the official Hearthstone channel. So just go to Play Hearthstone. Also on Twitch, you will find it for sure. And check out the World Championship. So have a great day then, great weekend, and I will see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.